Return now to your storm watch coverage. We are learning that traffic is being held at Highway 50. That's eastbound in Pollock Pines and westbound in Myers due to avalanche control work at Echo Summit and multiple spinouts. Winds are picking up and visibility is poor. As you can see in this shot right here, snow covering the roads. And this is just one of the several major roads closed due to the winter storm. Take a look here at your screen. This shows all the road closures in the foothills and the Sierra. And Monica, we are not done yet, clearly.
I know. And get this, they're going to have their third snow survey on Friday, the Department of Water Resources. Can you imagine the snow that they're going to have to trek through to get that snow tube in there? Yeah, it's going to be something by the time we get to Friday. Moving on to what we're experiencing right now, and this is what's going to add to the dynamic amounts of snow that we've been seeing. Sierra hazards continue into tomorrow. Travel highly discouraged. Remember, we're under that blizzard warning right now that continues through Wednesday morning with about 3 to 6 more feet of snow coming our way. That's in addition to what we've already have. So travel will be nearly impossible in the Sierra, not to mention the avalanche warning that's in effect. So that contributes to part of the travel hazards that we're seeing in the Highway 50, traffic being held closed in certain areas due to that avalanche control. So some dangerous situations in the Sierra. Lower elevations, it's that winter storm warning through Wednesday morning. And for the Bay Area, in the higher elevations, we've got our winter weather advisory, a wintry mix down to about 2,000 feet. So a near repeat of what we saw last Friday. Here's the contributor right here, that low pressure system moving in across the west coast. But the brunt of the storm actually hitting California. As you can see, we saw some lightning out there earlier today, reports of hail, and then we get into some of the snow that's been falling throughout pockets of the foothills and the Sierra, with highs today in the foothills only in the 30s, only warming to 40 for Jackson, 20s for the Sierra, 40s to near 50 down low through the valley and across the coast as well. Our temperature trend, well, this pretty much says it. Look at this. 64 is where we should be. What happened to that? We have been in the 40s to near 50. It is an incredible cold blast that has been hitting us. Check out this picture from Twain Hart. Thanks so much to Paul and Lori Wild for submitting that into our ABC 10 weather force, as well as our totals. Twain Hart, 36 inches of snow. Sierra City, 14. Placerville with 5. And Sierra Snow Lab at Soda Springs, 16 inches of snow. Upload photos or just track the weather on our ABC 10 app. As far as total rainfall, about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch for the valley, a mixed bag for the foothills, and it's been all snow. When we melt that down, it's about 60 inches in some places for the Sierra already. Our big mountain backyard, right now we've got peaks of sunshine, but that has helped with the instability. So we're seeing areas of thunderstorms still possible for tonight with temperatures in the 40s to near 50. Tahoe, it's still snowing, 22 degrees. Gusty winds develop through parts of tomorrow again, especially around some of those thunderstorms that could develop. So just be prepared for occasional wind gusts up to about 25 to 35 miles per hour. In terms of total rainfall, still to come, about 1/2 an inch to an inch down low for the valley and parts of the foothills, and additional accumulation again for the Sierra, anywhere from about 24 to almost 40 inches of snow still to come. And you can see the reason why. Back edge of this system pulling through for tomorrow morning's commute through the noontime hour, even into the evening commute. We don't see a big break until we get to the overnight hours into Wednesday. So just get ready. There's more in store. Highs for tomorrow in the 20s for the Sierra, 30s and 40s down low. Pollock Pines, we're only up to 31 degrees tomorrow. Highs in the 50s across the coast. We're right about 50 throughout the valley, if not just 40s. And that cold air stays locked in until we get to the middle and end of our work week. The weekend forecast, we are right back at it. More rain and snow coming our way. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, there's our window.
Those are the days if you got some outdoor work to get done. And you know, we were just talking about the weekends. Look at this. After the rain this weekend, some people in Sacramento did not allow that to stop them from enjoying some outdoor events. Yeah, how does some tennis in the rain sound,
I guess you got to squeeze it in while you can.
You know what? That was actually during the rain. They didn't even wait.
Yeah.
I don't technically think you're supposed to be playing tennis on the courts when it's raining, but you know.
But you know what, though? It never fails, especially when we get into this pattern. It seems like, you know, you'll have some dry times throughout the week, and then the weekend rolls around.
Yep, you get restless.
Yeah, especially the young folks, it seems. Those look like some young guys out there trying to
And
enjoy.
it's blowing.
Brave.
Carefree, right?
I love it.
Oh, to be young and carefree. Okay, we're back after this.